All right, traders. This is the 49 Trader again on the 49 Trades channel, and I just wanted to do a little quick update on the Ford stock we got here. I've been watching Ford for, quite a while. Honestly, I got a 1 day, 1 year chart here, 10 day, 30 minute, and is this a 20 day, 1 hour? Yeah, 20 day, 1 hour. And I just wanted to show really quick. So it's been following this trend, right? And it hits the line, it typically breaks out, and it hit the line, and it never really broke out, right? It just kind of slowly just kept rising. And I think this is part of a whole slew of reasons why. But I mean, I I was thinking of shorting this stock if it hit this red line again, right? And I started watching it here. And we're on a 1 day, 1 year, 1 day chart. Each candle is 1 day. That's what my point was. And so basically Monday we had a green day, and I was thinking about stocking this thing or shorting this stock on like Tuesday or Wednesday, right? And so Tuesday I was gonna watch it, and it just had an incredible amount of volume. Here, let me zoom in here. You can see the volume in first thing in the morning. I was trying to short it, right? So I'm trying to find a good price to sell at. So I was happy to wait, and I saw the volume was like almost nearly double what it was the previous morning, right? And it was already having a green day, so I figured it was going to continue to have a green day, and then maybe buy it or sell it in the evening. But I was waiting for a reversal candle, and I noticed that it came down and it got bought up real quick. So I was going to wait for the second candle, and it just stayed up here, which, honestly, I went to sleep not really knowing what the heck to do or what to think about that. But so next morning it went down and then up. And so I thought that the downswing and then the upswing meant that meant it was over. You know what I mean? It was going to start going down. So I ended up shorting it somewhere around this candle, I think. And basically, I just wanted to go over what I think is going on here. And I think it is a combination of guys who, not guys, they're just, people who shorted it, in this candle, maybe even possibly this candle, are, probably just this candle, maybe this candle, that they're buying it back, major buybacks, right, from them. And then also, if you look at, like, let's see if we can pull up, Tesla real quick. Is all the car companies typically follow Tesla, and as you can see, the last, I guess, just 3 days, she's just kind of been pretty, down. That maybe these buyers or the guys that have been selling, the participants that have been selling Tesla have maybe been switching over to Ford. And the one, because Rivian and Neo, it's literally the same thing. I think some of them actually are like 4 or 5 days red. And they're following their trends and everything, but it still makes me think that maybe some people, it's the hot potato trade or whatever. They're switching their portfolios from different. Sometimes it's different sectors, sometimes the same sector, different companies. So it could be a bunch of things. And then also, moving back to Ford, I think that it was also a combination of the Lightning news. The Ford is going to double down on the production of the Lightning, but I guess it's not super immediate. They just, I guess they announced basically that they're happy with the response that they got and the amount of, pre-orders they have of the Lightning, yada yada, that they're gonna, pursue more, and pursue more Lightnings down the road and up the production size, yada 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 yada. So it's definitely good news, but I think it's overbought, majorly overbought. And I really don't think we're hitting a zone like like we see here, because the volume is just outrageous over there. And here we were right at, we were below the line, and then we met the line here and just started coming having red candles. But here and then as you can see, I'm on a 1 day, 1 1 year chart, but as you can see, I mean, we already had an existing trend, and so there was red candles, but it wasn't at the trend. I don't know, what that's all about, but people are just phasing out of their positions early enough because they have to get out. They have to have the liquidity or whatever. But I think here is a different story because of, again, we had that, steep incline, we met the line, and we never really sold off because I think the combination of all that, the volatility of the the other automobile companies, the electric automobile companies, they're extremely volatile. And Ford might be considered a little bit more stable, or they had an incredible year this last year, almost tripling the value, and basically, why wouldn't you switch if you're into the automobile companies or whatever? Why wouldn't you switch over from a less volatile Tesla, NIO, etc., to one that's just a steady, on a steady incline. Anyways, I just wanted to do a little recap on what I think was going on with Ford. But at the end of the day, I do still think that we are going to see a short downtrend on this stock. I mean, it could be a short squeeze, but I think this is the end of it. I think this is the top of our breakout for, on the short term, the top of our breakout. But on the long term, I do see this stock going up higher. Maybe, honestly, up to like 30 here. Let me switch the settings. I don't know why I put it at percentage. I see it up at around 30. At least the upper 20s. Anyways, all right. Well, good luck, everybody, and have a good rest of the week.